What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes2 coming, guys, with a video announcement. I want to go over some trades that the Philadelphia Eagles can make, and one is at safety, which the Eagles have no safety right now. And after Rodney McLeod going to the Colts, I mean, the Eagles didn't draft one this year. They brought in some pre-draft. They had some pre-draft visits with a few guys that were going to be available between the first to the second round, and Eagles didn't hit on any safeties whatsoever. And obviously, maybe the Tyrann Mathieu thing kind of. I don't know if the Eagles actually had, if they were, pursuing him, that much. I guess the money kind of got in the way of that. But you have a guy in Chuck Clark with the Ravens that could potentially be a trade target for the Eagles. And I think with this, he is 27 years old. He is a $4.6 million cap hit for this year. So he is relatively young and he's cheap on top of it. And he's going to give you big plays. So when you trade for him, you probably have to give a couple mid-round picks, something like that. I don't think it's going to be anything that high, okay? I really don't know what he is. I think some Ravens fans are kind of confused on what he is because they've had him in the box. They had him on coverage. He dropped like 6-7 picks. I mean, he dropped a lot of picks, this past, couple years. I thought he did a really good job. He has got leadership. He has a voice. They've lined him up at cornerback. They've had him blitz. They moved him around all over the place. And that's the kind of safety I do like. I like moving guys around a lot. That's why I want to get, guys like Daxton Hill and Jaquan Brisker this year. So with the Ravens having Marcus Williams that they acquired in free agency and getting Kyle Hamilton in the draft, there's really no room for Chuck Clark on this roster. And Chuck Clark wasn't even supposed to. The only reason he's getting this much attention right now is when Tony Jefferson went down. If you guys remember, he took his spot and he ran away with it. I mean, he played really well. So the Eagles can use him in many different ways. They can move him all over the field if they want. So depending on the three safety sets, or if they want him as, want him to blitz or more of an in the box type guy, or, give support, help, his run support's great. His tackling is fantastic. Like I said, he has leadership quality. He has a voice. He's a good player, guys. This isn't a bad player at all. He's a very good player. So what it's going to cost, probably a couple mid-rounders for the next two drafts, maybe in 23 and 24. I don't know how much they're going to ask for him, but if the market kind of heats up a little bit for him and, there's multiple teams wanting to trade for him, the price could go up and the Eagles could get themselves into a little bit of a bidding war and a trade for Chuck Clark. So I think he had like 80-something tackles last year, 90. He had 81 tackles in 2020, 93, 94 tackles in 2021. So he's all over the field, always gets his hands on the football, smart player. So they could acquire him. Who knows at this point? I mean, I don't really know anybody else that's going to, I don't have trust in Marcus Epps being a full-time starter, even though he did play pretty good last year. And, Kevon Wallace is all talk and no play at this point. There's really nobody next to Anthony Harris that I want to start as a full-time starter at safety. I know people have been talking about Josh Joby that they got from Alabama. That is a undrafted free agent that's played corner, most of his career, but he can be moved to safety, moving Avonte Max to safety. I don't know what they're doing at this position, okay? I'm more worried about the safety position than the corner position because at least with corner, there are some free agents out there that will be relatively cheap for the Eagles to pick up for this year on a one-year deal and then worry about corner next year. And obviously, I know, how are we worrying about corner for another year? But hopefully, there's some good competition behind there, but we'll see. But definitely a trade that, possibly could happen. So you guys let me know in the comment section below about what you guys think about Chuck Clark, the safety from Baltimore, that it will be up for a trade, possibly, to get some type of value for him because they really don't have any need for him. And I don't think Chuck Clark wants to be a backup after being a starter. So you guys let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next one. SHAKESQUAD up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.